Hello everyone, Bean here, your guitar junkie, Master Wah, and I'll show you why. Let's get a little funky. Yeah, something like that, right? Get a little crazy, man. Whew. It's funny, I'm gonna grab the other guitar because while I was playing the solo of this one and trying not to keep it traditional, I went off in a different direction. But when I started, I already had something in my head on what I wanted to do, but it didn't come out of my hands through the guitar. So I'll try it on the Dean and see what happens. Again, I'm trying to narrow down, which guitar fits me better for my style of playing. Thanks for watching. I noticed something on, what was it? Oh, that's right. I noticed that Beth Hart had something going on Facebook with her playing with her guitarist in the back. I think it was just the two of them. I didn't click on it. I didn't listen to it. I was just like scrolling through. And yeah, it was just funny to see that, you know, he's still jamming with her, playing with her, performing with her. How many people, you know, especially like an artist like that, she's a solo artist. She's played with Jeff Beck, and she's played with Joe Bonamassa, and she's played with Buddy Guy. She's been on stage with the, you know, other famous people, other well-known, I should say, professional musicians, Steven Tyler and so on and so forth. I'm having a brain fart right now because I have to come up with something, and it's my brain saying, yeah, I'm going to put the pause button on right now. So, yeah, it's good to see that they're still, you know, they're still jamming, still playing, performing together. Because how many times do you see, like, for instance, a solo artist, and without mentioning any names, you know, you see they have a drummer, a bass player, sometimes a keyboardist, and it changes. You know, you don't see the same people working together all the time. Whether it be someone like Jeff Beck or Joe Bonamassa, it's or Eric Clapton for that matter. To see someone, a solo artist, still sticking with the same people, you know. Same thing with Gary Moore. Sometimes you'd see the guy that played keyboard in Gary Moore played keyboard for Jeff Beck, and also play keyboard now for Deep Purple. So it's good to see that. The you know what, I should have brought the picture in of Beth and I. Maybe I'll use that as my thumbnail when I was a bodyguard back in the day. That was a wild and crazy night. The curtain went on fire. Me and her now husband Scott put the curtain out by using giant Evian water bottles, you know, the big stage ones that they used to leave out for the, you know, for them to drink. The curtains were on the tube lamps for the stage lights. They got so hot they went on fire in the middle of the show, and I was like pulling the curtain off the light. Scott seen me, he come running over and handed me a bottle, and we just was squeezing the bottles and shooting the water up about 20 feet to try to get the fire, and it did, it went out. But then I wasn't hiding behind the curtain anymore, out of sight, out of mind. And once the whole audience saw me, then, you know, Beth started almost incorporating me in with the show by, you know, coming up and you know, wiggling her butt at me and you know, doing the tongue bit at me and goggling water and the whole bit. So yeah, fun night, good times. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.